So yeah, you probably noticed. Uh, this is actually a Friday night. Turns out the weather decided to change things for the weekend and actually not make it as hot as it ended up being last night, Wednesday. And after recent events in the world, we'll say, putting me in a mood to just fucking murder things. Virtually. In a video game. Because I feel like that's really the only decent way for me to kind of like vent out like just the negative emotions I have. Violent video games are hard video games, or hard games that are violent. Usually it's the last one. So yeah, we're playing Max Anarchy. And get used to the fact that I call it Max Anarchy, and not what everyone else likely refers to it as, which is Anarchy Reigns. Because this is my Japanese PS3 copy. Back when the game came out in Japan 12 months before the rest of the world got it. Because of Sega's weird, dumbass decisions to not let them release it that summer. Saving it for a July 2013 release when no one would care. Especially when, like you can tell that, like, I always consistently think of this game in the context of it being a 2012 game. Because as far as Platinum releases goes, like, 2013 for them, in my eyes, is always Metal Gear Rising and The Wonderful 101. The idea that this is like the third game that technically came out that year is like the most unfortunate footnote. Like, this game is neat. And there's like a story behind this as far as like how I got into the game. It's a lot of, like, I don't really surprisingly have a lot of stories relating to my time playing it that I can vividly remember. Because even with like the times that I spent on the multiplayer, it wasn't a lot. You know, this was a Japanese copy. The only people you were likely to find online were either people in Japan or people like me that had gotten an import copy in July. But what stood out for me with this game is that, like, when it was first announced, I literally gave no shit about it. Like I know it's the sort of thing, especially early on, you might have, like, the sort of the Platinum Games fanboy mindset of, like, these are the ex-Clover Studios guys. I'm buying literally everything they put out. They are the best. But I was like, this doesn't interest me. And it was coming from the perspective of someone that loved the hell out of Mad World on the Wii. And the fact that they announced this under the pretense that this was, like, a spiritual successor to Mad World. And I was just like, fuck no it isn't. Okay, let's not sign into PSN because, as mentioned before, this is a jailbroken PS3. And I just went for, like, the majority of, like, its preview cycle, ignoring the game, not caring about it, just kind of waiting for, you know, just basically just waiting on, I think, Metal Gear Rising. Or maybe not even by that point, actually. Yeah, because that was another one where I was just kind of not paying attention to it. But that one had kind of a similar situation with Max Anarchy in the sense that what ultimately sold me was, like, getting a hold of, like, being able to play the demos. Like, the Japanese demo was on PSN that summer. And I played it, downloaded it on the whim, especially because I decided to just watch one of the trailers and discovered, oh wait, they actually got one of the best things about Mad World that's still carried over here, which is the music. You know, just the crazy, like, hip-hop vocals on talking about just, like, murdering people hard. And I was like, oh shit, I need to look at this a bit more. And then I saw there was a demo, played it, and I was sold and became immediately frustrated that that Sega was not releasing it outside of Japan until January of the next year. Cut to me talking to some friends I had at the time online, and a friend of mine from back then, God bless her, basically, in her generosity, was like, do you want a copy? I could get it for you from PlayAsia. And I was like, are you serious? That'll run you up $100. And she was like, yeah, I'll send it. And then I told her where to send it, and the rest was history. I got a copy of this game 6 months before Sega wanted me and the rest of the world, apparently, to get a hold of it. And I had my fun with it, mostly with the single player, definitely some multiplayer matches. My main save file from back then, unfortunately, has been lost to time, so we're going to start rebuilding that. It's also been long enough that just with my time messing around like in the training simulator and going through all the tutorials again and things like that, it's like I am so rusty as far as like whatever like combo tech and other gameplay strats that I had like developed back then. Like I touched this the most in 2012 and kind of waned off until I'm pretty sure from 2014 onward that I just did not touch it again. So pay no attention to me just starting this game on easy, because like a lot of other Platinum games and other action games, they do count your scores for the easiest difficulty, so I might as well do that just to have a complete scoreboard eventually. I'll see about rebuilding those gold and platinum ranks for all the other hard settings. Oh yeah. This game is so neat. It is a game that desperately needs a Steam re-release. Like, I'm glad we got Bayonetta. I am especially happy that we got Vanquish, because oh boy did it needed more than Bayonetta. I mean, Vanquish at 60 FPS with mouse aiming? Fuck yeah. But this is up there with that. Like, imagine a PC version with like twice the frame rate and giving a second lease on life for the game's multiplayer, which also means giving a second lease on people's trauma with certain characters that people played as.
Were severely injured, but you managed the rescue with no casualties. You must be pleased. Can you comment on the operation's success?
No. Which is to say, we make many options, we pick best strategy, we make happen. Like every time.
No thanks. I quit.
Good old Steve Bloom.
Hey, everything's
It really does.
Yeah, well, I got here in one piece. You check the data.
I'm genuinely surprised they didn't decide to call this bar the Gates of Paradise or Inferno or Gates of something. I forget. I think it was Gates of Inferno from Bayonetta. Like, if they just called it that would have been a hell of an Easter egg. I mean, Bayonetta is already in this game as a DLC character, and she traumatized people online. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I may or may not have partaken in playing as Bayonetta online back in the day. Gates of Hell, maybe that was it, yeah. I know it was definitely hell-themed because they refer to, like, hell in that universe as Inferno.
You know?
Yeah.
He sells gold nugget here. He's worth 10,000. Now you know.
He says he doesn't know, he doesn't know. And this isn't Milvallen. Aren't you out of your jurisdiction?
Jack
God.
Cameron.
Jack is...
the
His face
chaser.
in this game is a special kind of
Nice
ugly
eye.
that is
BS guys get
so
all
well
the perks.
realized.
You get off on looking through everyone's
Like, there are
dirty
ugly
laundry.
character models in video games where it's like, when you say they're ugly, it's because a lot of it comes from it being so poorly made. But that is a special kind of face that is designed that is like...
Just accessed security.
that is like, it has seen
Seems
some
like
rough
Max
shit.
has changed his look. Not for the better. The biometrics check out. It's him.
Dummies of Brosny.
I already sent.
It is him. And he still has tech.
So he is dangerous. Yes, we know this.
Yeah, he could shrug it off.
Подъем. Asshole.
Oh, man. Hey, Leo. We're not going to be playing you as all this session because this is Jack's story. Yep. Black side or white side? We're going black. Admittedly, I like Leo's playstyle more, but I got a fondness for black side because of the particular characters that Jack has interactions with. He's in a very, like, perpetual state of tired of everyone's bullshit.
Be seeing you around.
Wait, is the audio getting decent? I don't know. I'm gonna have to... I get the feeling I might need to deactivate and then reactivate the capture source afterwards. So, hold on. Let me double check something. Okay, no, that is absolutely delayed. God damn it, PS3. Okay, that is a lot better. Yeah, just... Ugh. This is what I was worried about, and I'm glad I caught it. Like, I'm glad for, like, the new, like, method of, like, paying attention to the game audio now, where I'm just listening to it in OBS from now on. Fuck my monitor speakers or whatever. Like, I can't rely on that in order to know if things are gonna get desynced. But yeah, your question is this explicitly the same Jack from Mad World, or just sort of hypothetically? More the latter. The way I look at it is like, it's like those franchises from like those like old, famous like Japanese like anime and manga creators. Like I look at it like a character from a Go Nagai manga. You know, it's like Akira Fudo from Devilman is obviously Akira Fudo, but sometimes he might show up as just Akira, but not with the Devilman part in something like, say, a Cutie Honey. Or something like that. I basically look at it where it's like, think of Mad World like Devilman and violent and then basically have you treat this game like Violence Jack. It is as much a sequel as it is possibly like its own new thing. It's the hopefully that's the best explanation I can give. Alright. Refilled on killer weapon meter. Time for the first side mission. There, oh, that's right. God. Completely forgot about that. Just, you can't just press select immediately. You have to wait until it gives you the prompt. Yeah, this game's a fun time. It's very chunky. But it feels good to punch things for as crusty as it is. Like, it's kind of the thing that you would want from a beat-em-up first and foremost. May not have, like, the longevity in mechanics that other action games have. You know, it's certainly not Bayonetta. There we go. Oh, here comes the... As long as it isn't red-colored, it's still PG. That's true, but it is also the sort of thing where they are clearly still getting away with a whole lot of swearing. Because why wouldn't they? There we go. Oh, crap. Yep. And obviously, as you might expect, because I am playing on easy, like, these dudes are clearly not going to be sticking in the ground at, or like, they're going to be dying. Swears only get into PG-13. Fair enough. Never mind the fact that this is technically an M-rated game. It's alright. They say fuck a lot. It makes sense. And like, the thing with this game as well that should be noted is, like, I really wish I still kind of remembered how to do some things in this, but it's like, the ESRB makes about as much sense as the comics code. True. Like, it's the sort of thing that exists only just to prevent, like, the possible alternative of, like, Joe Lieberman dictating what games are or not allowed to come out. Ah. That was weird. I have no idea why you were aiming in that direction. There we go. Now then, I'm close to getting a rampage meter filled, but there we go. Oh, man. Oh, I overshot it. I was trying to... I should not have gone for the extra hit. God damn it. Oh, and it's a gold rank. Makes about as much sense, I guess. Parental caution. Game may contain explicit temper gore. True. Oh, well. At least I got this rampage saved up for... Alright. Yeah, I really should have been doing a lot more mixing up of, like, throws and killer weapon, things like that. God, yeah, it just feels like it's been... You can tell that it's been ages since I have, like, touched this game in any capacity, because there was a point where I recall I was able to get, like, platinum ranks very easily on, like, these opening missions. I mean, I was, like, on the tip of what would have counted as platinum. Like, I just needed to get to 100K. So I guess it's not too bad.
By that double saw you got on your arm, I'd say you're Mr. Jack Kamen.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. Who the fuck are you? A
classic Bayonetta line repurposed.
Man, cool. You don't know the big bull runs this town, you're gonna get going. That's how you're gonna get going.
I forget, like, I feel like I'm a fucking celebrity in this town. I keep wondering, or I keep forgetting if it was ever explained to me. Did J.P. Kellums, who worked at Platinum at the time, just come up with that line for the localization? Or if that was just another thing he stole from, like, a Dave Chappelle skit or similar comedy act?
I don't have time for this.
Because because Godhand straight up rips off what did the Five Fingers say to the face in one of the cutscenes, like, like verbatim. I am not making that shit up.
Bullshit.
Like, it sounds like the type of thing that would have, like, come out of, like a early to mid 2000s stand-up comic. Alright. There we go. That's the combo. Fun fact as well, obviously we know Jack was originally from Mad World, but Big Bull that we're fighting is clearly a reference to the Bull enemy, like, sub-boss that you would fight occasionally in some of the levels in Mad World. He was the dude that had like a big, like a double chainsaw. Okay, there we go. And now he is back. You know, screw it. Just use the rampage right now. I'll get this combo up or not. Shit. Again, that was the part where I should not have used it because he always backs off at like intervals during the fight. It's a shame that you cannot cancel out of that and preserve like the rest of your rampage meter, but it's whatever. But still, this is the sort of thing where just like the more I'm playing this again, the more it reminds me of how like absolutely great it would have been if like just... Oh, damn it, he blocked. But yeah, just how great would it be if, like, with a PC version, they could do something like actually have a higher frame rate? Because I feel it would help a lot with, like, things regarding, like, the responsiveness of doing certain inputs. Heard anything about the 10th anniversary Life of Chainsaw thing? It's going to be a sequel or a remaster? I get a feeling it might be, like, a remaster, re-release sort of thing. I know it's the sort of thing where I feel like to do that, there would probably have to be a bit more of a gap in like James Gunn's schedule in order to make it work. But if it's just re-releasing the game with like better performance, new code of paint, and that stuff, that's probably easy enough for like all parties involved to sign off on. But hopefully it turns out to be, like, at the very least, the re-release, because I think it deserves it. That game's cool. Like, especially as someone coming from the perspective of, like, who did not like Shadows of the Dam, was disappointed by it, and found Killer is Dead to really only be fun for the gameplay, but not really a Suda game outside of it. Like, that's one of the better, like, non-directed, not directed by Suda games in Grasshopper's history. It at least has, like, a clearly defined style that's, you know, that isn't being neutered or something like that. Is the audio getting desynced again? I can't... Oh my god, it fucking is. God damn it. Well, look at that. We got a platinum rank anyway. That's one less problem. Just... Oh my god. I wonder if it might have something to do with... Because I guess as clarity to like how I'm streaming this is component cables hooked up to like the PS3 because I'm connecting this to my RetroTink. It's out, the system itself is outputting 720p, and I'm using the RetroTink 5X to upscale to 1440p, which then is being outputted from the capture card at 1080p. So it's an upscale image that is scaled down a bit, but still looking a lot nicer than if it were a 720p image, like very crudely blown up over the capture device. I'm starting to wonder if that might be cause or something like that. Oh well. I'll at least give it a little longer. Yeah, that's still fine. I'll give the current RetroTink settings a while longer before I decide whether or not I need to. Is it just your streaming software choking on this game in particular? No, that's the thing. I have been looking at the stream stats. Like I'm not currently having any issues with like frames getting dropped in like the recording or encoding process. Like this is this is specifically a capture card issue that this thing has, unfortunately, but it's random. Like, the common thing I've always heard with this particular card, which is an EVGA X1R, is that like basically what it usually runs into that people have reported the problem on is whenever it is like changing resolutions, it causes the audio to get wildly desynced. But here, it's not changing resolution. Like, the desync was starting to happen during the fight. So I think it might just be something with, like, the particular stuff involving the, can you push the audio directly through without going through the upscaling process? I mean, like, not really, because this is a PS3 and it has HDCP, like, hardware encoded. So the only way to get around that is to use something that's analog, like a component cables. But I don't think the upscalers... I think the only way the upscaler could be causing problems is that I am trying to put this at a higher resolution and then scale it back down. If it is proven to be a bit of a problem, I'm going to probably change it back to, like, the default settings, which is just upscale it to from 720 to 1080 and leave it at that. But I kind of wanted to try it this way because, again, it's like double, like 2x scaling of 720 to 1440p is really nice. And then when you downscale that, obviously it's like, that is better than the alternative that I just described, which is just a weird half-integer scaling from 720 to 1080. But again, it's fine for right now. I'll just keep my ear out. Again, it's like, I'm glad I'm able to catch it now as opposed to when I was streaming like Super Mario Sunshine, where that was happening for like just half of the sessions that I was doing, because I wasn't listening to the game audio through OBS itself. I was listening through it like through my TV speakers as normal. But now that I figured out, oh wait, the delay is so minimal that I can just turn the volume off on my speakers and listen to things on, like in OBS itself. I think that's the better thing to do going forward. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. Yeah, it's still fine. Again, just my brief bit of paranoia setting in, but I mean, it's whatever. Once it starts to happen for like a third time, that'll be like a sign to turn down some settings. It's crazy though, just because I was doing so well with avoiding a lot of like those problems when I was streaming Galaxy 2 and Conquer, you know? There we go. Okay, we're on the last stretch. There we go. I think I know what I need to do now. Full rampage. Just do that. There we go. Oh, he was almost dead. I could have just done the finisher a lot earlier, but that works. I'll take it. Yeah, this game still feels fun to play, even if I'm not playing the mode that is the star attraction, you know? The multiplayer was so novel. Even if there's like... I just can't stick around long term with multiplayer games anymore. I do appreciate... Hey, there's a platinum. Hell yeah. Okay, you know what? Actually, I am just going to, hold on a sec. Resetting the retro tank, getting it to output back to just default. In fact, better yet... 720. The capture feed from the yeah, the capture feed from the from the card is still 1080 just because that's what I have by default, but this should be hopefully less, unless there's just an issue with the game itself where it's just overloading things, or it's a PS3 thing. I'm not sure. It'd be nice to if this wasn't a system-wide PS3 issue, because if that were the case, then oh boy, if that were the case, I would basically be left with only stuff as new as the OG Xbox, PS2, and GameCube to be able to output with this RetroTink setup. But this might work out a lot better. The drone gets like a name call out in the cutscenes, yet it is not a playable character of any sort.
Biometric analysis complete. Subject identified as Jack Kamen. Termination routine activated.
But God, yeah, what I would give to get to play the multiplayer of this again.
Begin termination.
Which is why we need a PC version. And why both Sega and Platinum should have just put it out here anyway to complete the set with all the other games that they did as part of like their publishing deal initially.
Mad Bull rears his horns again.
I mean, yes, Mad World is missing from that, but Mad World is a lot harder thing to convert considering how integral motion controls were to the whole experience. This is designed around like a standard gamepad, so it's like, that's fine, who cares? Time to play as a bull. Oh, come on. Yep, that's his special trait. You can charge up his throw and just lunge forward, and then you can do that. Like this is just one of those things where, like, when I just looked at it more and more, like how they basically designed all this, like, freaking the character variety and like moves and playstyles and whatever is so good. There we go. Yeah. Plus, the dude has a Tetsuzanko at the end of one of his combos. Like, how can you not love a good, powerful shoulder check? Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, God. Oh, damn it. I should have done that instead. That would have been cooler. Fucking goddamn it. Oh my God, please, just... Yep, there's that shoulder check. And because of this shit, he's like, now my killer weapon's disabled. God damn it. Okay. More drone types. Oh my god. There we go. And now we got carpet bombings happening. Because one of the best ludicrous parts of this game are just like the random environment hazards that just adds literal chaos and anarchy. Oh my god. Oh god, I forgot just how not used to things I am when playing as Big Bull. Oh my god. There we go. Ugh. And that was the end of that. Oh, crap, yeah. Ugh. And that's a mission I can't replay right now if I want, because main missions, you cannot do them until you, like, do, like, a chapter select after going through the game.
Take it easy, boss. Take it easy.
Oh, well. I'll settle for golds and platinums for the meanwhile. Again, it's like, ugh. If I'm going back for platinums on this, I'm going to try and do what I can to rediscover who my main is for this game.
Save me a ribeye.
Because the unfortunate thing is that in the few times I spent playing this game, this multiplayer, back when it was new, I just never settled on a character I liked most, you know? I didn't do the thing that you normally do in a fighting game that you get invested in, you know? You find your main and you get good with it. I just never did that with this. Like, I guess the one I played most on average was Leo, but that's entirely because of how, like, you spend at least half of your time in story mode playing as him. I think there were others that I found neat and still kind of messed around with, like Iron and Zero, but not nearly as much as Leo. But yeah, once I find my main, I'll at least do it so that whichever character I like most, I'll take them back through the game's like chapter select and like just keep replaying missions until I get the best scores possible with them so that I have platinums across the board. Anyway, time to just shoot everything. And yeah, it goes without saying, music in this game fucking slaps. And disconnect from the access point. What the fuck? Like, not like it matters. Fuck you. Even though I may not be connected to PSN anymore, this PS3 is still internet enabled, and it just likes to display that from time to time, even though it's of like no significance. But yeah, this mission's fun just for the fact that it's like, yeah, you're simply just shooting everything with a high-power sniper rifle. They basically all die in one hit on this difficulty, so that's extra great. Okay. Still, I think this is going to be like an easy platinum because of just what the goal is, and you always get so many points out of this. And audio still sounds like it's in sync now, so maybe it was just a resolution issue. I guess it makes sense. Like, the 1440p mode that I was using is still considered it's still considered, quote, experimental. Even though I found that it like works really well, at least for local recordings in my experience. But I guess it starts to get a bit more problematic if you're also using it in the middle of like for streams. Although, God, frame rate is getting extra chunky right now. Oh boy. Thank God for the shield just protecting me from everything. Well, not anymore. Fuck. There we go. Another Black Hawk down. There we go. Look at that. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. Only 2 golds. Like the first side mission and second main one. The rest so far, platinums. This is still good though, because kind of regardless of how much points I've been making to get the certain ranks, like, it has been contributing to, like, the part that always feels good about playing through the single player of this, and that is, if you're doing a good job gaining score in the side missions and main missions, you don't have to spend... You basically have to spend next to no time grinding for extra points in the overworld, you know? It's, like, I always kind of looked at it the same way as in Mad World, where it's like, if you're doing smart, creative kills, you really aren't going to, like, run out of things to do, and the repetition doesn't set in as hard. That was a very pronounced Wilhelm scream.
Well.
Oh, look at him. He's not black, though he, and not the blackest. He's blacker. God, if I did not finish that dumb sentence in its entirety, people would be just having... Oh, man. I'd be going to hell for that.
Don't tell me there are people in this fine metropolis with prices
So,
on
yeah.
their heads.
Jack, Big Bull, Matilda, and Blacker Baron. The 4 original representations of Mad World. Just the proof that there ever was a Mad World. Also, the thing that stuck out in my mind is that, like, because the Baron's voice in this is different compared to the first game, he's voiced by the same guy who plays Pierce in Saints Row the Third. And you can't unhear it once you realize that.
Aw, Jack, don't play that. Maybe the motherfucker who took my mark back in Mill Valley was your evil twin.
Also appreciate the Matilda still has the spike tits.
Well, Ugly pulled your ass out of the frying pan when we were chasing that pyromaniac sex freak a few years back. Saw you kept his gloves. You know where those have been, right?
Baby, that ain't cool.
What about it, Matilda? You ready to leave his sorry ass for a real job? Amala and I could use another good chaser on the team.
Oh, no, you didn't. Ooh, this shit's going down right now, motherfucker.
Good. I'm tired of seeing your grill every time I try to get some work done.
Oh, yeah. First rival. There we go. At least that's a combo I know I can do, but it's the sort of thing where it's like, I always have to do it like that. Oh, how did that miss? There we go. Gotta grab. Oh, come on. Just miss it every single time. Oh, fuck. That's right. He can still do that. Oh, fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's the wind-up you always gotta look out for. Ah! Just let me! Every time, he just knows to dodge. Alright, there we go. Alright, but at least we can finish with this. Yeah. This also is probably, or maybe it will be a goal. No, a platinum. Because it's usually, yeah, tries remaining. Oh, yeah, just barely. Fucking. God, yes. Okay. Yeah, that worked. I'm still gonna go back through all these missions again with, like, my preferred character and get platinums with all of them. Which will hopefully yield the best score.
No play makes Jack a very dull boy.
Ooh.
We're done here, Baron.
Done? This motherfucker's not even medium rare. What? Your mama got you running errands, Jack? You bring her down here, I'll break her off too.
So, who do you have on
Yeah,
the
Jack
scanner?
Basically... Sending data now.
I feel like he responds to and treats all of, like, these freaks he deals with the same way I would. Just, I'm done with your shit.
Ex-Special Forces, of course. Age 32.
Strike one since last year, huh?
He's Max's successor.
So the Bureau gets to sweep it under the rug.
Sasha Ivanov, agent, also in Strike One. Age 24. She was only on the force for 2 years before being selected for her current post.
I'd select her for my post.
Only if you want to get it broken, Jack.
Heh.
And last but not least, we have Leonard Victorian, Strike One, age 28, and he's ex-Marine, following in your shoes, Jack.
Not too close if he knows what's good for him.
You gotta stop doing that out of habit, man.
Shit. You quit smoking? Ooh, what is the world coming to?
Daughter says it's bad for my health.
The fuck? Oh, you mean Stella? Damn, Jack.
I'm starting to think life's bad for my health.
It sure is, buddy. Alright. New stages available in the campaign stage select. Still bugs me seeing that final trophy being just gold because I didn't get platinum on everything. It's the platinum curse. Who cares? Just keep moving forward. I'll have plenty of time to replay these missions endlessly off stream after today and tomorrow. Now here's for the sad backstory that just feels so hilarious in the context of, again, who Jack is as a character. Like, who did Jack have to fuck in order to just, like, not pass on any of his particular genes into this girl? Because, yes, that's his daughter. Unless they explain later on that, like, she was adopted or something, which I don't think they specify that, which is why I always think of it as being so weird. But kind of amazing.
So she's mine. No, she's my responsibility. It's time to step up. It's the least I can do.
Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, this was the whole thing where it's like,
Stella, come here. I've got wonderful news.
can't fool me, that's the same damn time-jumping cutesy child annoyance from Bayonetta. Stella Fitzgerald. Okay, no, so yeah, it's not... Yeah, it doesn't share his last name.
I just heard from the hospital. Mayor Boris's daughter Naomi is fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was another Mad World
The
reference.
Ministry of Justice files.
Like the mayor of like Jefferson City was known as Boris, and his daughter was Naomi, who you were sent to quote rescue. But he was obviously in on the whole Death Watch games and basically arranging for everyone in this town to get murdered.
Yeah.
You okay, Jack?
Yeah, child body bag. That's
I have a
fucking
choice?
grim. Oh man. Oh, it's her ghost. Her hand is only big enough to wrap around 1 digit of his fucking chainsaw arm. God, just the proportions on, like, so many of these characters is funny. This... Oh, man. This game is the early 2010s embodiment of mid to late 80s, early 90s, hyper-violent Japanese OVA energy. It's like that. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you've ever watched any of those. Oh, man. Okay. Just gotta get some more points. There we go. Needs more nanomachines. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nanomachines are technically in this universe. You're not wrong. But yeah, you're not wrong in the sense that they could still use more. They have nanomachines and they have what they call hybrid arts. Yeah, just God bless this game in its dumb setting. It is such a far cry from like the relatively more grounded state of affairs in Mad World. But that's also kind of why I love it. We need more stuff like this. Just stuff where it's like the gratuitousness of it all comes off as funny. Oh yeah, here we go with one of my favorite tracks of the whole game, Fastlane. Performed by Rushton and Diamonds, who were the artists that Platinum got to do to contribute a piece for the Wonderful 101 remix album. They did a remix of a combination of Wonder Black's entrance theme, which is like the chiptune version of that particular leitmotif, and Tables Turn. It's as great as you would hope it is. Admittedly, with all the commotion happening on screen, it's probably hard to like clearly hear the lyrics, but it's there. So yeah, just race 5 laps around this, because we have technically like vehicle hovercrafts that you can steer around, so why not? I forget if there was like a multiplayer mode that was built around this similar concept. I know there was a multiplayer mode for this game that was essentially murder football. Or I guess in the case of... Well, I guess it was either murder football in the American sense or in the international sense, because no one except Americans refer to football as soccer. again, this game's multiplayer was some wild stuff. Like the only other game after this that I felt like possibly like outdid this as far as like novel ideas mixed with a familiar concept was Devil's Third. Which I'm sure, like, which I know what you might be thinking, especially if maybe you didn't watch my LP of Devil's Third, because admittedly, even in that context, you wouldn't really know because that was just for the single player. But Devil's Third multiplayer had some wild modes on top of like the usual, on top of the usual deathmatch, stuff like that, you know. I mean, for God's sakes, Devil's Third was the game in which it had a multiplayer mode where you picked up color-coded chickens, like an assortment of rainbow-colored chickens, and whoever had the biggest line of chickens following them, you had to kill them and collect their chickens, and then you had to become the one that has like the biggest conga line of chickens following you. Does it sound insane? It does, and it's why it's great. We need more goofy multiplayer modes, I feel. That is the ultimate way to ensure more longevity to like these type of games, as opposed to being so far up your own ass about whether or not a game is esports certified or something like that. Alright, here we go. Gargoyle. The technically 18th playable character in this game, but it has a different unlock requirements behind it. Either you play the multiplayer mode and like level up to rank 22, or you basically do 2 full playthroughs of this game. Like, either have one playthrough that starts with black side and another playthrough that starts with white side. Go through that whole thing, and then once you beat them both, you get the Gargoyle. So there's, along with Bayonetta, that's technically 18 characters. Something game flags, yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's just the shooting gallery to start, but it doesn't last long, because then they land and you actually have to fight them. They count as bosses, because of course they do. They're technically playable characters. There we go. Got a grounded grapple. That felt good. Oh, damn it. Got him. Charged up heavy killer weapon attack too. Nice. Got it. God, yeah, they take so much, like, they take so little damage. Ah. Crap. Oh, that beat him out. Ah, crap. Alright, fine, we'll finish him off with that. There we go. Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and do this. Oh, yeah. One more. Yes, the rapid-fire punches appeals to that side of the brain. And there we go, another platinum. Yeah, the more platinums I get out the gate, like, the more trouble it saves me figuring out how best to do things.
Whoever's after you is both very determined and very rich. I've never seen so many gargoyles.
What if it's not me they're after, Amala? What if it's you?
Maybe I'd better look into our new friend.
Might be wise.
There we go. And already on to the next mission. They knew when they were setting up, like, the... Okay, yeah, I just wanted to do one last check and make sure, okay, that confirmed 100% without a doubt that the fucking, that the resolution I was outputting from the RetroTink was absolutely the cause for the audio desyncs. That solved it. I am so relieved. I'm fine with just leaving this at 720p because that's technically the game's native resolution, so it's fine. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the game's, like, the score requirements. It's just, like, knowing that if you can aim for platinum or at the very least gold, like, they decided on those numbers explicitly because they knew that those, like, thresholds would help minimize or cut out the need for any sort of, like, grinding. It was the thing I noticed immediately when I played the demo back in 2012, when the only demo that was available was the Japanese version. And it was the sort of thing where, like, I remember there being times whenever I played Mad World where I would get stuck in a process of, like, grinding. But that just made it, like, just realizing how relatively easy it felt being able to like, avoid that grinding by just playing good in a traditional, like, melee action game style was great. Okay, come get off. Ah, shit, here comes the Kraken with his sub 10 frames per second tentacles. Oh, crap. Shit. Get off, fucker. Alright. Now to get out of here. Destroy the Kraken's tentacles. Though I might actually, Oh, wait. That's right. There we go. I'll just do that. Get some points for an extra execution. Why not? Are you kidding? These motherfuckers chained me. There we go. Time to leave. Is that gonna be enough? I hope it is. You can technically stay behind and whatnot, but, yes, it is! Alright. Definitely gotta juggle priorities on that one, because you could potentially leave too early and not score enough points. Especially when Vitality bonus comes into play. Kind of the annoying thing in hindsight whenever you think about it is how there are always 3 categories for score in any of these missions, but those particular categories might change depending on, like, what the mission requirements are. You might not even have a category for vitality bonuses. And I guess at least somewhat consistently, the main missions always give you 3 tries. So not using any continues is an automatic either 180 or 150.
I rate more than you again, my brother.
Then how about we just go with you?
That's the sort of comeback I would absolutely use on motherfuckers in high school if they gave me like the setup to do it. Because God knows there were people back then that certainly annoyed me enough that I would just be like, "Oh, you again."
Sounds like jealousy.
Jealousy? Motherfucker! That little-ass calamari-looking motherfucker ain't got shit to spare. I don't need no damn tentacle.
Oh yeah, Matilda's just loving this shit.
Shut the fuck up before it's our
Anything that is just designed to be at the expense of the Blacker Baron's masculinity. Okay. Kraken fight. Nothing too fancy, I guess. There we go. And that wasn't even me that did the final hit. I think that was the Baron. Good on you, man. Oh, probably should not have. Whatever. Again, weirdly having to get used to the fact that, oh yeah, on easy difficulty, it actually is easy. The amount of damage you do to enemies is insane. Like, not enough for decent combos half the time. But I think that works out in the context of me streaming this, because then that means I'm guaranteed to get through this first part of the story mode in under 3 hours.
Gonna take some serious firepower to bring this thing down.
All the firepower we need, baby.
Good. He's all yours.
Damn straight. Baron ain't hitting no stopping seconds. I'm fixing to make me some Italian.
This is me not giving a shit. Just kill it, will ya?
Best line. This is me not giving a shit. Oh, man. It's just staying in midair until, like, this part of the ship is just flat enough. It's one of those things where you see the way they try and script out certain things in the single player and in what is an otherwise multiplayer first type of game, and it's like, man, they're really trying within the limitations they set for themselves. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. Taunts just refill the meter regardless. I could just be doing this. Ah, crap, crap, crap. Why did you not? Ugh. Again, it's the sort of thing where it's like I always have to like label this as what I feel like a criticism. It's just because of the performance. The fact that this is not a game running at 60 FPS. That's right. I forgot about the missile catch. God damn it. Ah, shit. Oh, right, you have to jump. God damn it. Get off me, fucker! There we go, that's what I wanted. Eat shit, you electrified octopus. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Ugh. Why is it not grabbing? You fucker. There we go. Come on. You know, I'll just use this for, like, the health refill. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, this was a fight that clearly did not go as well as I think it could have. But I'm alive, and like that rampage actually refilled a lot more of my health than I was expecting it to. So you know what? I'll take it. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm sure this thing is edible. If you cook it long enough. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, thank God it's still a plat. Good. It's always 180k, except for the times where it decides it's 150.
That's enough excitement for one day.
You okay, Jack?
Fine. Where'd Chatterbox go?
He's already on the move. Maybe he found another mark?
Must be hard out here for a pimp. Whatever. Back to work.
Be careful, Jack.
When am I not careful?
Alright, 2 more missions. Mutant suppression, and the final story mission. Okay, let's get up there. I can't get enough of how obviously stilted all of this stuff is with, like, you going on those jump pads. How do I... Okay. Oh, no, there's the vents to shoot me up. Right. But yeah, just like, it shoots you up, and it's like, it keeps you hovering in the air. It's because it's like the game is still trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. Oh, God. Okay. 5 minutes, 3 tries. Touch fallen partners to revive. Right, because partway through, Baron and Matilda do show up to act as an assist. Just gotta kill a bunch of mutants. Ah, fucker. Oh, why the hell? I was trying to dodge. Fucker. Oh my God, just the delay on everything. Yeah, so now they come into help because I'm doing a bad job at reading how to respond because of how kind of chunky and delayed the controls are. Oh, no. Oh, you bastard. No, I'm gonna redo this because fuck you, I am not letting him, like, kill an enemy before I can execute them. Not cool. God damn it. Yeah, it's like, it's weird. Like, I'm trying to get used to, again, the fact that evade is you have to hold guard and press X in a direction. Like it's Devil May Cry. There's no dedicated button for it. There we go. Got it. Now I got a better thing on my, as far as like how to fight these freaks. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's you assholes. I didn't ask for you to come here. There. Oh, asshole! Ugh. You know, fine, I'll let you have it. Just an unintentional downside of the fact that this is on easy difficulty. They can also hurt enemies pretty easily, just as well as you can. Come on. I'm just gonna rampage all these assholes. I got a full meter to work with. We can do this. Ah, crap. That's 2. I missed. God damn it. And it's probably not going to count to like 180 for this. Or, wait. Oh my god. I just barely beat the record by freaking 110 points. Oh my god. Shit, am I actually gonna get the... Is my final rank for this chapter on Black Side actually gonna be Platinum all the way through? Holy shit if it is. That's amazing if so. Let's quickly kill some guys to kind of build up our I want to build up a little bit more of the rampage meter, I guess, if possible. And maybe that'll work. Yeah, I think that's enough of a buffer that, like, as I go through the Leo fight, it'll give me enough rampage back. Alright. Yeah, that's who we're fighting next. I already just said it ahead of time. Whatever. This game is almost 10 years old from its Japanese release. It's fine. Shit, yeah, we really did just get platinums on all of the missions for this chapter so far. I cannot believe it, considering that I got 2 golds during all of Chapter 1. I was expecting that mix to continue, but that might happen once we get to Chapters 3 and 4. Who knows? Maybe it's just my groove coming back to me or something. Ah. Okay.
What's a stand-up guy like you doing in a dive like this?
Jack Kamen. What can I do for you?
Fun fact, this is actually one of the few cutscenes you get, regardless of which side you play as, where it's the same, because it's all built around these 2 specific characters meeting.
Frontier justice. But I thought you
So once I get to streaming White Side tomorrow evening, I'm probably just gonna mash skip on this one.
The way I
save us some time, too.
You were the only one trying to bring him back alive.
Well, then you saw wrong. I just follow my orders.
Have fun with that.
Oh, man.
Wait.
Leo's design is pretty nice.
We didn't put a price on his head.
And then, of course, his fighting style has a very
Because
clear
I don't
Muay
recall
Thai
getting an answer to
inspiration
my
behind
question,
it.
And you getting an answer without giving me an answer. See, that wouldn't be fair. But maybe fair isn't how you BS guys roll.
Oh, yeah. The weather is changing itself automatically to suit our upcoming battle. Let's fucking do this. All right. There we go.
You know you want some of this. A word of advice. Don't let your mouth get ahead of your tech. You're a bit underdressed. Cyber arts and BPS bullshit are no.
I love this track. This is pretty much Leo's theme when you break it down.
Spend a little less time calling people names and more time realizing just how screwed you are. But that was
Oh, come on. They always...
How's the bounty hunting working out for you? Or are you just a criminal? You know, I can never tell the difference.
Ah.
If you were doing your job, I'd be out of
Ah,
mine.
crap.
Here I am. Think that antique tree whacker you got can hold its own against BPS tech? You fucking break. Ain't the tool, compadre. It's how you fuck people up with it.
God, why is every line that Jack have in this game, why is it so good? Yeah, there we go. Is it gonna give me Rampage before this is over? Ah, crap! I like to think it snows more than it rains. Very funny. Also, hi, Queen. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You know, I didn't get a Rampage kill, but that's good. That is damn good. Oh, yeah. And it's still a platinum rank. There we go. First platinum across the board for a single chapter. Oh, God bless it. God, it'll be so nice next stream when I just get to spend most of it playing as Leo. Because I get a lot of, like, his fighting style and, like, his killer weapon. I just like a lot. Weirdly enough, I like it more than Jack. Even though I find Jack to be the more entertaining character in the traditional character sense, you know? There's Max.
This is gonna be great.
Max, wait! Max! Max!
Looks like Maximilian remembered some errands he had to run.
Thanks for nothing.
Excuse me?
Our little show back there put Max on guard. Now he's gonna be that much harder to flush out.
Well, sorry if I fucked up your game, but you weren't exactly being forthcoming. It's Jeannie.
What?
My client is Maximilian's daughter.
Wait, Jeannie Caxton?
Amala, you got that satellite online?
Oh, man, this
The
story.
angle isn't doing much for your figure.
Forget about me. What about Maximilian?
I've got
Cool
him.
characters.
Looks like he's skipping town.
Obviously
He's
not
headed away
like,
from the port.
but like just the
Thanks.
whole scenario behind it
Keep
is
an eye
nothing
on
to
him
write
for
home
me, will
about.
ya?
It's still the one thing where it's like I give more
Let's
credit
go,
to
pretty
Mavworld
boy.
over this.
My partner's into hacking old
Getting
military
the director
satellites,
of
and we're
Vagrant's
tracking
story in
Maximilian
Final
right
Fantasy
now.
Tactics to
So
write
come with,
Mavworld's
or you
plot
stay
was
here
like
to
the
enjoy
biggest
the view.
flex at the time. And it shows in how like a lot of the character
That fight
motivations
was a
and like
setup.
plot and the level of conspiracy
I'm Leo.
that it has going on. This, by
Wow,
comparison, is so much
pretty
more
and
simple and
smart.
in-house.
Time to move.
There we go. All platinums. I still can't believe how barely I just passed the requirement for mutant suppression. I mean, 100110. You could probably take that and like convert it into binary or something. Yeah, whatever. We're already halfway through Black Side now, and it's only been what? Oh shit, yeah, it's only been like almost an hour and a half. Yeah, we're on track. We'll do this. This will be done, I think, before hour 3. Again,
Excuse me, Jack.
the hilarity of this game and how, like, its important characters are literal anatomical
My name's
freaks.
Jeannie Caxton.
and are just pitted
my-
next to these normal-ass
killed your
humans.
What are you doing here?
Look at the size difference!
Amala from the Chasers told me where to find you.
So you want to hire me? What for?
I want you to find my father.
You sure that's wise, lady? You know who I am.
Yes. And I know what he did.
Ugh.
I know it was a mistake.
The freaking style difference is, it just
He's
kills me
changed
every
since it
time I
happened.
look at these cutscenes.
Drinking, drugs.
Look, you got dealt a shit hand, I get that.
Your father is also twice
But I
your
can't
size
help
because
you.
of his cybernetics. Like,
Amala
fucking
told
come
me you're
on.
the best chaser in the guild. You're the only one who can pull this off. The Bureau's going to kill my father if you don't find him.
And now walk away in this Metal Gear Solid 4 the graveyard cemetery. Just off camera, you can see
Alright.
Big Boss hobbling his
Tell me
way
what you
over
know.
to his dumbass son, who's about to pull the trigger and kill himself. All right. Third area of the game, Hong Long. Okay. I just gotta get, what? Like another 30... Oh, like another 3,000. There we go. Ow. Ow, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Looks like Gator
Okay, now we got full killer weapon meter again. Now let's do this mission proper. I forget exactly what it is, what we're going to be doing. Okay, it is defeat 50 enemies, but... Oh, wait, I think it's the drones. Yeah, it's the drones. Fuck them. And they're going all Ninja Gaiden on us because they got rocket dudes here. Okay. Yeah, just as long as I do this and just keep doing stuff like this, grabbing enemies as they're about to self-destruct. All right, there we go. Oh, yep. Always gotta do your best to make use of... Oh, that explosion was sick. Okay, grab this dude. Got it. Oh yeah, that's right. One of the last few carryovers from Mad World. Just the freaking tires to restrain dudes. Oh my god. Fucker. Okay, get over here. Well, that was pointless. Alright. Let's keep going. I probably should have done more to, like... Oh, no, it's fine. I still got incendiary grenades. It works. Oh, yeah. Look at that combo. Oh, yeah, they really are just dropping a whole lot of weapons. They really want me to use them. Ooh, nice. High frames from the grab saved me there, but oh boy. Oh my god, just the hot white nuclear explosion. That's great. Okay. Where's the last? Okay. New drones. We got ninjas. My kind of people. Oh yeah, and during their self-destruct, they just commit seppuku. That's pretty good. He just fell off and unceremoniously died. Oh my god. Good job, video game AI. Good job. And that was still a platinum somehow. Huh. Come to think of it, I guess I didn't... I guess my health bar really was not that depleted by the end of it that it made up for the amount of time. Yeah, that works. I'll take it. God, now this is weirdly just making me more upset at the fact that I did not get all platinums on Chapter 1. I guess it was the early game rust kind of impacting it there. Hold on, I want to get some guys up here. Alright, there we go. New boss fight with, I completely forgot to mention, this was also another returning favor from Mad World. The fantastic Kung Fu Queen herself, Rin Rin.
Mr. Jack Kamen, I am Rin Rin.
Can I help you, Missy?
If by help you mean die, then yes.
With a subtle but still vaguely fake Asian accent.
Pumpkin. I'm here looking for someone.
It's okay. This was a Japanese developer. They were like they're exempt from doing this. This isn't like when English or American developers did this bullshit. Especially since Platinum at this time, and like, I guess throughout older time, they've always made their games with like the considerations of the English voice actors are the primary voice actors. This game technically has a Japanese voice track, but I've never listened to it. There we go.
Your gonna be mincemeat.
Oop, blackout. I'm trying to forget. Isn't there like a tire around here or somewhere that I could use? No, I just see this liquid nitrogen. We'll just do that.
Why are you looking that way?
Oh, that didn't stop her. Oh, god damn it. I just missed my chance. Hold on. Let's do this. Time to end this. Haven't had one of these in a while. Mash the buttons. Oh, yeah. Rampage. And another platinum. Good on me. God, just unlocking all these characters again. It'll be nice to go back into the training mode with all of them and just get reacquainted with how all their combos work.
Why not kill me? You show me mercy?
I told you, I'm here after someone else. I don't kill everyone I meet.
Not normally.
I am in your debt.
No.
Though sometimes there are some that you probably should.
Slam, and don't go picking fights.
All right. Third of a way through this now. Okay. Next location should be up here, right? Yeah. I gotta go back up Hong Long Tower, which, now that I think more about it, why the fuck did it start me back at the bottom? When the next mission is literally up here. Like, game, come on. You don't need to do this to me. Place 10 spheres into receptacles. Right, yeah. This is another mechanic that is used as part of, like, the game's various multiplayer modes. You just gotta knock these fucking balls around. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's over there. It's one. Just to get those out of the way. Ah, crap, come on. Right. Oh, God, of course, it's that move. That's what you need to do in order to, like, get them to go in. There we go. Yeah, because that's how you get it to go as far as it can. Okay. 10 spheres, which now... Okay. Yeah, that was simple. Ow, fuck. Yeah, this is obviously more exciting if you're familiar with, like, doing this, like, in a proper multiplayer context, but alas, this is not it. But I do find it funny that, like, this is what they managed to put in here, of all things. Yeah, that's gonna roll in by itself. It's fine. Oh, crap. Come on. No, no, please. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's just pinballing all over the damn place now. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Thank Christ. No! Fuck, please, don't. Got it. Okay, it's in the right direction. Please, just... How did I not see that basket for it? Oh, you fucker. I feel like this might cost me a platinum due to, like, time just being extra valued. Oh my God, yeah. That has to be it. Probably took too long. Oh no, just barely actually. What little vitality bonus that it gives you, I guess... Shit, that's right. Like, the max vitality bonus, they changed it in that mission so that even if you don't take hits, that's only a 5,000 point bonus. They really want you to do that thing as fast as possible. God damn, man. Just the constant changing of all these freaking, like, point values per mission. Anyway, main mission time. Let's go. This also lets us select other characters, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna risk my platinum status by just playing as one of the characters that it presents to us. Because I might as well for variety's sake, you know? Variety's good for a stream.
Yo, 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 Jack! What's good, my brother?
You. Again.
You find what you was looking for?
That's my business.
So it is, so it is. Ha ha! Go on with your bad self, businessman Jack.
Now, who's ready for a ninja with a stereotypically fake Asian accent? Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. And what if I were to tell you that this was only the first of 2 times in various Platinum games where he has done this fucking shtick? He is Zero in this game, and he is Wonder White in The Wonderful 101.
Oh, shit!
I have no idea how they ended up with the idea of casting Yuri to voice this type of character twice. All I could say, man, JP Kellums was on some shit when he was working at Platinum.
He's worth 8,000 dinar, Daddy.
Oh, wait! Ninja Zero, my ninja.
Yeah, real subtle way of you, the black character, getting around saying the N-word.
Hope you are prepared. I am ready.
At least he didn't say the other N-word, the one that, like, I also ban. No one try and say what that might be. It's ninja related, and it's one I hate with a passion. I also really dig this this battle music. I get it. I'm not laughing, but I get it. Yeah, I'm just so much more used to Jack of all things. It's unfortunate. There we go. Now to continue the Zero fight. He just headbutts the ground as his entrance. That is so good. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah! Come on. Let's go. Yeah! Thank God for my friends distracting him while I charge up, like, the super heavy attack. Oh, yeah, this is such chaos. I love it. Okay, rampage time. Let me do this. Shoryuken! He literally Shoryus at the end of his rampage combo. Oh my god. You! No! No! Get back here! It's me you want! Oh, yeah. Please let that be, Yes, it is. Okay, I am meeting these platinum requirements just barely, but I'll take it. Okay. I really should try playing as Zero just because, I mean, like, he's a cyborg ninja. I can't pass that up. Cyborg ninjas are still ninjas.
Men, we retreat.
Let him go, Baron.
Oh, the fuck I will! Token ninja character is big money walking, and this token black guy ain't losing that paper, baby. See you later, Jack.
At least he's self-aware enough to acknowledge that fact. Oh, man. Baron's such a goof in this. Alas, he is not getting killed repeatedly on his own death traps by Matilda. That was such a good running gag in Mad World, which I firmly believe they justify that in universe, and that every single Black Baron that they have demonstrating the trap on a Bloodbath challenge was just the body double. It explains, at least to me, why the lip sync was never accurate. Because he was just dubbing over, like, whatever the fake Baron was saying before Matilda just chucks his ass into, like, a meat grinder. Alright, protect the Barbots. That's a familiar concept. Got it. Okay. Cryo Kill Seekers, let's go. There we go. Nice. So far, so good. Oh god, the armed vehicle. Oh, fuck this shit. Nope. Oh my god. There we go. Come on. Got him. Oh, great. Now these assholes. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Just the frame. What? Hold on. No. You saw that. He just murdered. He just murdered 4/5 of them. From nothing. What was that? Oh, not cool. Not cool, you fucking asshole. That's clearly gonna cost me a good score. I refuse. There. Okay, gotta do this again. Oh, come on. What the? Fucker. No. Why are you like this? No. I've had it. Just die. Got him. Oh, come on. There. Why is just the... Five? What? No! You are a monster! Fuck off! That is terrible! I feel like I need to go into this with like a rampage buff or something. Yeah, this is gonna cost me. Oh my god, there's only one? That was... Oh, why? That was... Oh my god, a car just spawned out of all things. More of these. Oh my god. That was... Oh, that was rough. Remaining one... Silver! I mean, fortunately I already had enough points as is, but... That was terrible. Like, what hope do you have to avoid... just all of them getting massacred because they are not in view? That's terrible. Oh, I want to try something. Or not, I guess I can't do it on, like, the regular enemies. It's only when they're normal, like, non-grunts. Alright, fine, let's just continue. Okay, so, I'm still... Yeah. That's another chapter where I don't get platinums across the board. Whatever.
Oh, baby. Now you know the Baron is all about helping out the ladies.
Ugh, where's my drink?
Tell me I gotta do shit for that punk-ass chainsaw strap-on bitch. Cause, baby, the Baron's got motherfucking standards. You understand me?
Look, this Maximilian Caxton guy, he's like a bona fide...
Oh, fuck, that almost went down the wrong pipe.
You should see his
God
combat
damn it.
records. They're very impressive. He hardly even uses a gun. You can't tell me you don't want to at least try taking him on.
Ugh,
Listen,
okay.
sweet thing, I don't know what you heard about the Blacker Baron, but I am a businessman, dig? And there ain't no business in chasing after motherfuckers who ain't got no paper on their heads.
That never stopped you before. You aren't going limp on me, are you, Baron?
Yep, that's how you get him to do things. Appeal to his fragile masculinity.
Bitch, I get it up. I take it higher. Then I raise the motherfucking roof. Believe that.
The roof of a doghouse,
I need
maybe.
a demonstration. Help, Jack. If you got as much game as you claim, you won't back down from this.
God damn.
Having a quick drink challenge. Silver.
Find that chainsaw psycho massacre motherfucker.
Choked near the end. 50,000 point deducted. Oh, God. I feel like such an idiot.
Anything you want to share, big guy?
Hell no. Other than me saving your honky-tonk ass.
My ass doesn't need saving, and this has got nothing to do with you.
Ain't what your bitch said. Besides, Mr. Maximilian's bad for business. Motherfucker keeps killing my marks before I can collect. You know what I'm saying? He's a bona fide public nuisance.
Uh-huh.
So what?
So, I'm gonna help you take him down. That's what.
I work better alone.
Here lies Blacker Baron. Jack gave no respect.
This your idea, Amala?
In fact, he went up to his grave and pissed on him afterwards.
Look, I'm sorry, Jack, but this Max is extremely dangerous. I've been monitoring him since we picked him up. He makes the Bureau Berets look like a bunch of kids playing cops and robbers.
So where is he?
Right on the route we projected.
And he'll be here soon.
Okay. Finally a confrontation with Max
All right,
himself.
Baron. Let's see what you got.
Why, if it isn't more people come to kill me, don't you ever learn?
I gotta give credit, though, to the animators for Max's, like, lip animations. They have, like, a very specific, like, over-animated quality to them that just shows how absolutely psychotic he is now.
Now you're speaking my language.
Of course, accidents do happen.
He's still not happy that this guy murdered his daughter.
Just quit before I bust you up even more. Not afraid of cyber arts, okay? You shouldn't. I'm not buying schizophrenia bullshit. You're not getting off that easy. After all the people you framed and sent downtown. You don't know the sacrifices I've made just to keep some order around here.
Oh my god, Cam. Game, please, just let me grab and do things.
I put away plenty of murderers like you in my day. None quite as bloodthirsty as you, though. That's right.
Alright.
I'm a killer, just like you.
Oh, okay, he was already in one of Matilda's animations.
Good for a bounty out of it. So what are you? Ex-military? Marine?
Oh!
That suffice?
There we go.
Like fucking around.
Wow, this is just not fair at all for this guy. Oh man, why did that have to miss? How come there's so little tracking? Oh, camera, please, what are you doing? How did that miss? You literally just have, like, iframes. Ow. Shit. And I didn't get a special kill on him, so now it's not gonna count. Gold. Fuck. Fine. Ugh. I should have grinded enemies a bit beforehand just to get my rampage meter the max. I feel like that's the only way you're gonna be able to, like, get the points you need, especially when playing on this difficulty. When everything just dies so fast.
Fucking crazy as shit.
He's having an event. I'm getting erratic neural system readings, too many PTSD meds.
That all you got, Maximilian? Get up!
Jack!
Yeah, Max's life is fucked up. Ooh. Kurosu counter!
Killed some bitch, ain't it?
Oh yeah, he mad.
I know you Bureau guys too well to buy that shit. You're You're just like me.
Oh god, he's got the red eyes.
People, we kill them. I'd ask you to say hi to Stella, but you're not going where she is.
He heard a sound and he accepted the pact.
The fuck are you doing?
Hold up, player.
Don't you fucking play at me! I earned this!
Remember the deal. He goes back alive. Come on, don't make me beat my cut up out of you, motherfucker.
Fuck it.
You should get moving before the Bureau catches up.
Maybe I want him to catch up.
Definitely starting to sound like a petulant child. Maybe I'll let him. Maybe I want him to take him away. Yeah. He's that fucking pissed off at this dude. Catching her like that can't be good for your chest because of her spike tits, man. And he got away.
Fuck.
Alright, there we go. That's all for stage 3. Got one more stage and we're done for tonight. Okay. Last one, I think I want to recall that, like, even with the stages it has, it ends up being shorter than all the others. Very sure. Oh, yeah, this area is definitely the most Mad Max any of these post-apocalypse locations get. Okay, time to kill. Go. Okay, just keep killing these dudes until I can get up to 3,000 points or so. There it is. Hive of scum and villainy. Let's go. Ha! That was practically a Goomba stomp. Just from, like, the impact. Defeat 100 enemies, 10 minutes, 1 try. Yeah, this should be doable. Let's fucking go. Ah, fuck. Oh my... Oh my god, fuck these assholes, these electric rod bitches. I'll take it. Ah, crap. Come on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is just basically throwing every single normal enemy that they can think of in one big gauntlet. I always appreciate when an action game just has these moments to let you go really loose. Okay. Oh yeah, but of course we still get new enemies. Poison kill seekers, mutant plants. Alright. Probably not the best time to use it, but whatever. Got him. Okay. Yeah, not much really to say right here besides, you know, obviously what this mission is. I'm just trying to focus and make sure I'm getting all the points I can. Here it is. Yeah, just stand on top of him. He can't do shit. Got him. I think as long as I keep doing all this with, like, maintaining enough hits, like, getting all those, like, hit combo point bonuses, I think I'll be good. There we go. Oh, wow. We're already, like... Shit, we're close to 100 already? I had no idea. Fucker! Damn it! Let me dodge! One enemy remaining. Oh yeah, this dude! Cyber Joe. A character that absolutely should have been a playable character if I'm being honest. Like, he's unique enough in his... Oh my god. Alright, that's it. Pummeling time. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was fun. God, I cannot believe I had forgotten about Cyber Joe. Such a cool, like, mini-boss enemy. Alright, there we go. Got a platinum rank. That means we got all the points. Now we can continue on to the main mission. Get us closer and closer to the end of tonight's playthrough. Yeah, I'm still kind of paranoid that I just want to do, like, some amount of killing enemies to get items and, like, rampage meter built back up. Although, oh, screw it. I'll just do it right now. I think if I remember, I think this one is another where you get to select different characters, but Jack actually splits off from this, so you only get Baron or Matilda.
You sure this is the place?
I lost tracking on Max midway, but I was able to pick up some chatter originating in the area. Couldn't crack the encryption, but whoever it was talking to Nikolai and Lenhart remotely. Guessing it was the girl. Here comes the satellite feed from 35 minutes ago.
Huh.
I was hoping I'd get some private time with her.
My guess is she's been tracking Max since your fight.
Right. Keep running those sims. Find where he could be hiding. Narrow it down.
Not going to happen.
Oh boy, here comes
Bureau type
Sasha.
Shot first and made bad one-liners later. Sorry, I'm busy chasing your old boss, sweetie.
She's buying time, Jack. Waiting for reinforcements.
Maybe this is why they call you
Fucking
Deathwatch.
focus shot on the boobs with the slight jiggle.
Retrieval rate is a chaser is very admirable. And almost all of them criminals you put on death row. It says you came to each execution to watch them die.
They put themselves on death row. I just made sure they got there safely.
Oh, so none of them were innocent men who ran, wanted on false charges. You're sure?
Sounds like one of the Bureau's finest has lost faith in the system. Corruption starts at the top, you know. First the government goes, then the people who were supposed to be watching the government, then death sentence for us all.
Not that there is much difference between a death sentence.
Lines like that certainly hitting harder these days, to say the least.
Slums? What you know about Alhambra, bitch? I'm not sure what your lazy, bureaufied ass is insinuating, but in my hood, we don't make a mark wait for shit. We murk their ass. You think I'd have my clothes or my lady if I spent all day pontificating like y'all motherfuckers?
Why your lovely assistant chooses to associate with a man who clearly lacks the ability to satisfy her is a mystery to me, I confess.
Oh, hell no. Jack, my man.
Always laughing at the Baron's expense.
I need to teach Babitchka here what happens.
Oh god, I forgot that line. The fucking name, Babitchka.
You know, Hamala was telling me.
Not one more word, motherfucker, or I'ma Jack and Jill both your asses up the hill. You dig?
The Baron's right. You need to get moving, Jack.
Okay, this game's cutscenes are still pretty great sometimes. I'd certainly forgotten a lot of this shit.
Shit, I'll be done with her in 30 seconds.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Yep, time for Matilda. Oh yeah, girl. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. She still has that same bitch slap and pimp slap back and forth that she does in Mad World. Oh crap. Oh my god, that does too much. It's about to.
I thought he was the one who needed watching. Tell me about it.
Oh, hell no, baby. Remember who you talking about.
Oh my god, right as I get full rampage meter. Ah, whatever. It's still a platinum. I'll take it. That's pretty good. I do like the upgrade to, like, Matilda's character in this over Mad World, where it's like, in Mad World, she was completely silent. But here it's like, her primary, like, audible response is to laugh. And very occasionally, very rarely does she ever actually speak words. It still gets her character across pretty well. Oh, yeah. Oh. I absolutely love how, like, her killer weapon, when at full power, is obviously like a club, but like each piece basically doubles as like being like a cat of nine tails. Well, whatever. You did what you could to buy time.
Apologies. You two play by yourselves.
What the fuck? Now where'd she go?
And now back to Jack. Attack of the drones, of course. Let's get over there. In this weird Mad Max shanty town. Team up to defeat as many enemies as possible. Gotta do it in 3 minutes. Alright. And okay. Now we start. Alright. Just keep doing this. So many explosions. Oh, look who it is! Okay. Come on. There we go, and we also got a weapon out of this. Gotta make sure to save that for like something more powerful than these drones. Thank God for the shield, though. Just, oh man, just the agony of trying to get through this. Whole lot of grabs. Oh, think we got something more powerful. Oh no, it's just more carpet bombings, I guess. Oh no, wait, items technically. Okay, Black Hawk down. Got him. Okay. Okay, that didn't kill him, but okay. Might as well just keep going until that happens. Huh! And just blow up the big nuclear fucking drones. Why not? More items, more carpet bombing, more anarchy! Oh, fuck. Oh, that's good. I'll carry over this item if need be for the future. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Hopefully, all the other score criteria puts me at 100. Yeah, it does. Nice. That one, that was fun. Especially now that I got like an instant stock to just refill my rampage meter, which should be helpful when it comes to like the next mission, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, because this is how they make it shorter. They have a third free mission and then a second main one. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. That's fine. Let's keep going. Was that it or not? Oh, wait, no, that's actually what the third one is. Okay. Yeah. Just beating up on some extra thugs to make sure. Mutation marches on. 5 enemies, 5 minutes. Okay, they're clearly going to be like the big mutants. Whatever they are. Super mutant. Yeah, let's just do this. This is gonna be the quickest yet, thanks to the instant rampage. Let's go. I am ready for this. Unless... Oh, fuck. Are they... Don't tell me they're... Oh, that's how they spread it out? Alright, that worked. Okay, so yeah, just hunt the mutants as they show up. There we go. Yeah, this is not going too bad, even if I did use up Rampage very early on, but I think that's fine. I could actually... Yeah, let's do this again. Why not? Just anything to make this go as fast as possible, because there has to be like a time bonus related to this, you know? Run, run, run your ass right over there. Got it. Shame I couldn't pick up the rocket launcher because I've got 2 passive items currently active. Ah, whatever. 5 kills as fast as I could reasonably manage. What? Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, there's only so fast you can go before it's like, no, you have to be more creative with, like, your attacks. You can't rampage everything. Okay, fine, fine. There. Yeah, fine. I'll just go into the next one knowing that, like, I don't have a full rampage. Here we go. This one... I'm trying to remember now if this also lets you select characters. I want to say it does, like, if it lets you... Because you got a lot of returning friends coming to help Jack in this particular instance, even though he does not want the help. Understandably. Oh yeah, there he is. That thing he was doing, riding on top of a gargoyle when it's transformed, if I recall correctly, that is actually a thing you can do in multiplayer. When you have a playable gargoyle, like on a team or something, you can just, like, jump on top of them and ride. Oh god, yes, we got a big transformer. This is some real Psycho Gundam energy. Oh fuck, I forgot they called it Cthulhu.
Mr. Jack came.
Oh Christ.
Zero, I presume.
I hope you are prepared. I have received orders for your execution.
You and everyone else around here. Better a ninja than another BS asswipe, I guess.
Enough talk. Time to die.
Oh.
Jack!
Rin!
Come to repay my debt.
Rin?
And Big Bull! Fuck yeah!
You want a ball by your side?
What? You two. Never knew I had super friends.
God. I'd watch a version of Super Friends that was just Jack and all of these assholes that act like his friends, but he doesn't want them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Cthulhu, because this is like a boss for, I think it was a PvE mode, if I remember correctly. There we go. For real though, it's like these days it would seem easy to think, oh yeah, like this is a cool like single player thing, but no, because of the multiplayer, you do realize that as a result of that, the game is naturally going to include as many things in the single player to serve as a training mode or preview for what you get to do in the in the multiplayer. There it is. Wait, are we not getting the dialogue for it? Or maybe it's there's still more because there's also the because there's still Zero. I think we have to fight him again. Cthulhu Crunch. Yeah, run away. Oh. Come on, Zero. Get down here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just do as much as I can beforehand. Dealing all kinds of hits before going full rampage. I don't even care that my friends are down because who cares? Oh, yeah, that... I wasn't even pressing the heavy attack button during that. I think that's just an automatic combo you do in the air with killer weapon active. Oh, wait, maybe the dialogue for this isn't triggering because I have them, because my allies are currently incapacitated. But it's funny because, like, when it's active, I think there's, like, extra dialogue from, like, Rin and Big Bull about how they're Jack's super friends or some shit like that, and... Wow! Oh my god, that was my first perfect, and it's entirely because I carried over a shield power-up. I cannot believe it. That's, excuse me, that's something, to say the least.
Your super friends were not a part of my calculations.
Neither was my jet hammer.
But regardless, Jack makes comments throughout this whole proceedings where he's like, he does not care about any of these jackasses.
For the love of... Will you two shut up? All right, Ninja. Who wants me dead?
Oh, man.
I am ashamed.
No, you're a douchebag.
Jack, you read me?
Commit suicide.
Yeah.
You didn't win.
Those drones were receiving orders from a BPS transmitter. They masked the signal, but I was able to track it down. It was coming from nearby, Jack.
Those gearheads got a trick up every sleeve.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so now I remember. Right, okay, so it's still the same amount of missions in this. I guess just the reason I was confused is because it's like, yeah, you get 2 free missions before 2 main ones. They changed the order around slightly to make this work. Anyway, here's the final mission for Blackside. It's another boss fight, a little rematch. And as we're nearing the end of this, I'm especially glad looking at this that now the, I caught my audio desync problems again very early on, pinpointed what was wrong, and I got it fixed. And now we have not had to deal with it again after the first, like, 15 minutes.
You didn't do it.
Maximilian.
But I needed a suspect, you understand? They all wanted it. The Pauls, the police, the judge, the goddamn family. You were the lamb, the sacrifice.
Oh, Max.
It's a little late to be begging forgiveness now, don't you think?
You... Who are you? A bounty hunter?
Don't get your hopes up. You're just a missing person right now. You don't rate a price. Well, except to the person who hired me. She's waiting for you, you know.
Jeannie? No. She can't find me like this.
Yeah.
Father...
Max is such a wreck.
I'm barely human.
But
what am I supposed to do?
I really gotta give credit to this guy's performance, just really standing out so much compared to everyone else.
Now, why would you do a thing like that?
She said she couldn't take it anymore, and I didn't want to be alone.
Ain't that tragic fucking comedy? Don't they train you for this kind of shit?
You can't keep bringing
They're police. They're not
every
trained for
day
anything.
knowing the truth.
Except making things worse.
The pain they've caused. Where's the righteousness in that? And justice? Oh, no, justice takes too long.
Righteous my ass. Righteous ain't worth shit these days. Just grease on the hamster wheel, fucko. That's what the law is. You want righteous?
Again,
righteous is what
even though they did not mean for it, especially 10 years ago, these lines are hitting hard a lot differently now with recent events.
Jack Kamen. Stella's dead.
As said before, I kind of, at this time, with all the horrible shit that has transpired, I kind of can't help but feel like I need to play violent, hard, or violent and hard video games just to make me feel like I'm doing anything.
Believe me, I don't plan on running from what I've done, and I don't want forgiveness. Even with it, I got no future.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
That's the smartest shit you've said all day.
And sicko mode activated.
Fucking bureau hitman piece of shit. You are so going to regret coming down here.
Yeah, much easier to kill him when they put up a fight.
All right, let's go. Oh, damn it, every time.
See what you got, Maximilian. It's payback. The bounty hunter wants justice? That's a laugh. You're as soaked in sin as I am, Jack.
You want pity? You're asking the wrong guy. And don't tell me you're a victim of the system. You chose this.
Show me what you...
There we go.
I'm going back to family. Why kill me? I swore loyalty. I gave you my life. You swore the wrong bunch of guys, and now you're dead for being a cog in their big fucked up machine. It's a little late for regrets, if you ask me. I see you for what you are. A born killer. You aren't afraid to get your hands bloody.
Oh, that's right. He still has that move. Just catches anything.
Convenient way to get out of taking responsibility, huh?
Ah, come on. All right, fine. Let's finish this. All right, let's go. Final mash QTE of tonight. There we go. Rampage. There we go. That's a platinum. And we get... Yep. Fucking still... 1 gold, and that just invalidates everything. That is how the platinum score rule works. There we go. Black side done. God, that was fun going back through it. This feels like an Asura's Wrath prequel. Yeah. I get the vibe. I mean, like, these did come out in, like, about the same year, I think. Asura's Wrath was 2012, like early 2012, yeah.
Get a fair trial. I'm sure that's what Jeannie wants.
There's no such thing as a fair trial in this universe.
Forgery, conspiracy.
The SCOTUS of Anarchy Reigns, Max Anarchy World is probably just as fucked as what we got going right now.
That's where this is going.
What, so he should die out here?
And that's Jack's story complete. Next time, we're going to be going to the other side. So we get... Oh yeah, this cutscene. I'll definitely wait until we get to, like, where gameplay starts for him, and then I'll pause and stop for tonight, because this was a good run. I just want to show, like, what remaining cutscene there is here, because, oh man. A character does a thing that I feel like makes him prime candidate for someone that should have been a playable character in multiplayer, even as a joke. Not that dude, he's already playable. It's the other guy. Best robot. Showing exactly what he thinks of the police. So yep, that's Leo, Nikolai, and Sasha. We'll see what their whole deal's about tomorrow night. I'm certainly looking forward to getting back to playing as Leo, because I still remember having a bit more fun with his general gameplay style compared to Jack, even though they kind of occupy that same category of all-rounder. That's it. Oh, God. That was good. Even with the initial technical difficulties, I'm glad we got it sorted, and I kind of know. As a rule of thumb, don't try and stream PS3 or any HD game upscale to 1440p, or any game, I'm going to say, upscale to 1440p as a stream. If it's a local recording, I'm fine doing that. I've clearly been able to make it work, just... yeah, too many complications that happen, so... Tomorrow night, same time, we'll continue from here, go through White Side, and then following that Red Side, which is basically the game's, like,
basically the final story where, like, both black and white essentially collide. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in for this. For a little taste of the old PS3 ultra violence. I mean, it is fairly violent, but I guess not nearly as violent as, like, other games I could play. Yeah, no problem. It's absolutely my treat. You all have a good night. And take care of yourselves. Especially in this current world. Blue blood. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, blue blood kind of invalidates a lot of some of the ultra violence. It's not as real as it could be. Take care, everyone. Peace.